Hi everyone, it's Tash and welcome to another recipe video. And today we're making a Milo Dinosaur milk toast with this. If you've never had Milo before, it is a malted chocolate powder that's mixed with milk to make the most delicious drink ever. I believe it was first created in Australia, but it's super popular all across Southeast Asia. I used to have this all the time when I was visiting family as a kid in Malaysia and in Australia. This particular one was made in Singapore. I'm going to put this down now before I spill any. And the Milo Dinosaur is essentially a drink that is Milo that's been mixed with milk, so that's the drink part, and with extra dry Milo on top. And it sounds a little bit weird, but it's so good, that extra chocolatey Milo powder on top, so good. Usually served with both a spoon and a straw. And we're going to turn that into a lava milk toast. This French lava milk toast thing has been circulating TikTok for a while. As usual, I'm a little bit late to the trends because I can't keep on top of trends, I'm too busy. But in the original milk toast recipes, the milk that comes out looks kind of thin and watery, which, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of. So I'm actually going to thicken that milk filling and make it a little bit thicker so it flows out a bit more slowly and hopefully doesn't make everything too soggy. If you prefer the thin milk version, that's absolutely fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I'm going to make a thicker version. And of course for the dinosaur part, you just sprinkle a whole lot of Milo on top. Yum. This actually reminds me of a trend in Singapore about 2015-2016 when they started making lava toasts, only that was a little bit different because they were using thick brick toast and they weren't Frenchifying it, so they weren't dipping it in egg and frying it, they were just making a very crispy toast and then somehow hollowing out the middle and filling that with custard, and that would come out too. So it's funny how trends sort of recycle themselves over time. Obviously now with TikTok, more people are seeing more stuff, so things come back and things become even more popular. Anyway, at the time of filming this, it is... where's my watch? I'm gonna get my watch, be right back. I'm back! Bloody hell, it's nearly 1 o'clock and I haven't even eaten anything yet. So I'm starving. Without further ado, let's go to the kitchen and make this lava toast. We're going to start by making the lava filling. So here I've got 25 grams of unsalted butter. Turning up the heat to medium. We're going to let this melt a little bit. Now that that's melted, we're going to add 10 grams of plain flour. And this is going to thicken everything. Kind of like we're making a white sauce, a bit sweet. I'm also going to add 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar. Stir that in too. And now we're going to add 200 milliliters of milk. Now we're just going to stir this until it's nice and thick. I'm not quite done just yet though. I am going to add a little bit of vanilla. So add about half a teaspoonful of vanilla. Give it a good stir. Ooh, that smells amazing with that vanilla. And this is a lovely lava milk filling. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in a bowl and cover it with some cling film so it doesn't form a skin. And then we're going to make the French toast. I'm going to use my rabbit bowl. Pour all that lovely milk lava in there. And pop some cling film on, and I'm going to sit it on the surface of that lava to stop that skin from forming. There you go, and just set that aside while we make the French toast. So, as with any good French toast, we're going to start with an egg bath. I'm going to crack in 2 eggs first. Give them a good beating. And now I'm going to beat in about 80 milliliters of milk. And that's it, now we just need our bread. So here I have 2 gargantuanly thick slices of Japanese milk bread. I'm going to place them this side down first. Give them a bit of a wiggle, bit of a jiggle. Then I'm going to turn them the other way up. And I'm just going to leave that for about 5 minutes for as much egg mixture to soak in as possible, so be right back. Let's check back in. Does anyone remember that vine that goes, "Oh hi, thanks for checking in, I'm still a piece of garbage"? Maybe that's showing my age. Anyway, now we are ready to fry these bad boys. Here I've actually preheated a little vegetable oil in my wok on a medium heat again. And we are going to fry these one at a time for a couple of minutes on each side. Let's check how that's doing. Give it a flip. Nice. So now that this one's done, we're going to scoop it out of the pan, put it on a nice big plate, and we're going to do the same to the second one. And that's the second one done, but we're not going to plate it up just yet. We have a little bit more work to do. Let's go see what I mean. So here we have our first toast, and what we're actually going to do before we sandwich it with the other is squirt a little bit, well, quite a lot, of sweetened condensed milk. Absolutely lovely. Now we can put the top layer on. Scoop that bad boy on. Oh, it's already looking incredible. Now we've got to make some room for that lava, and to do that you just need to smush down the middle, just like this. And that toast is wonderfully soft from being soaked in the egg mixture, so that is not a difficult thing to do. We probably won't need all of the lava, by the way. We made a bit extra just in case, just for insurance. And now I'm going to take it over to the serving table to do the last final steps. Remember that lava milk we made? We're going to dump that straight in the centre until it reaches about the top. And now, of course, the Milo Dinosaur part. And this is the best part. All you have to do is put as much Milo on it as your heart desires. And my heart desires a lot, so Geronimo. And that is it, you are done. As you might have guessed, this is a 2-person meal. I don't know, you might be very hungry though. Maybe it's a 1-person for you. It could be for me. And now the super satisfying part, cutting into it. And just look at all of that lava custard milk flowing out. Absolutely gorgeous. I love how that Milo on top cascades down too. Lovely. That is absolutely crazy. I love it. This thing is super heavy, but I am very excited to eat it. So I'm going to take a chunk of bread, which I pre-sliced because it's a bit chunky and I needed both hands for it. Dip it in some of that milk lava custard stuff. Get a chunk of some of that Milo. And cheers! My goodness. Is this breakfast or is it dessert? Who knows? Who cares? All I know is it is freaking delicious. That mountain of Milo partially dissolves in the cream and partially becomes solid chocolatey chunks. That is so good. Because you've made a sort of thick custard instead of just the runny milk. It's not making the French toast too soggy. You still have a bit of fluffiness in there, even though it's been well soaked by the egg mixture, but also it's set when you fried it. And like I said, because the custard lava isn't too runny, it doesn't just make everything really squishy. Perfect. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I hope you'll join me next Wednesday for my next one. Get the full written recipe on my blog tashcakes.com and find me on Instagram. I am tashcakes.tastes. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more. Give this video a like if you liked it to help other people find it. Comment down below if you'd like me to make anything in particular. Excuse me. And I'll see you guys later. Be good, be nice, and have a good week.